कर रहा है अभी तक नहीं। Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Vinod Bantawat, Chairman attending the AGM of Gokak Textile through video conference from my office at Mumbai. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the 17th annual general meeting of the company, which is being held through video conferencing as per the circulars issued by Ministry of Corporate Affairs and Security Exchange Board of India. The company had sent notice of AGMs and link of the annual report to only those members whose email addresses are registered with the company and the depository, or who have registered their email ID with the company and the registrar and the transfer agents. No physical copies of the annual reports were sent to members except for those members who had requested for a physical copy of the annual report for financial year 2022 and 23. I now request Mr. Rakesh, Company Secretary, to provide general instruction to the members regarding participation in this meeting.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, shareholders. I am Rakesh Nanmani, Company Secretary, and I am attending this meeting from SP Center, Mumbai. I would now take you to the procedural and technical aspects relating to attending this meeting. All the members who have joined this meeting are by default placed on mute mode by the host to avoid any disturbance or inconvenience arising from background noise and to ensure smooth and seamless conduct of the meeting proceedings. Once the question and answer session commences, we will announce the name of shareholders who are registered as speaker shareholders one by one. Only the audio of the speaker shareholder will thereafter be unmuted by the host. To start speaking, the shareholder is requested to click on the video on button only once and wait till the video is on. If shareholder is not able to join through the video for any reason, the shareholder can speak through the audio mode. While speaking, we would request the speaker to use earphones so that he or she is clearly audible, minimize any noise in the background, ensure that Wi-Fi is not connected to any other devices, no other background applications are running, and there is a proper light to have a good video experience. If we observe that there is a connectivity problem at the speaker shareholder's end, we would invite the next speaker to join. Once the connectivity improves, the speaker shareholder may be invited again to speak once the other shareholders who have registered complete their turn. We would request the shareholders to be slow but loud while asking their questions so as to capture them correctly. We would request the shareholders to limit their speech to 3 minutes. During the AGM, if a member faces any technical issue, he may contact the helpline number mentioned in the notice of the AGM, instruction number 3 on page number 12 of the annual report. A live streaming of this meeting is also being webcasted on NSG's website. The company has received one representation under Section 113 of the Companies Act 2013, covering 47,80,845 equity shares, representing 73.56% of the paid-up equity share capital of the company. In compliance with the provisions of Section 108 of the Companies Act 2013, Rule 20 of the Company's Management and Administration Rules 2014, as amended from time to time, and Regulation 44 of SEBI LODR, the company had provided e-voting facility to the members of the company in respect of businesses to be transacted at the annual general meeting. The remote e-voting period commenced at 9 a.m. July 11, 2023, and the remote e-voting ended at 5 p.m. July 13, 2023. Those members participating in the AGM through VC facility and who have not casted their vote by remote e-voting shall be able to exercise their right to vote through e-voting system during the AGM. Members can go to the e-voting page of NSDL website and cast their votes while at the same time watching the proceedings of the meeting. I now request Chairman Sir to take for the proceedings of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Rakesh. I'm sure you all know and would have met all our esteemed board members earlier. I would now request Mr. DG Prasad to introduce himself.
I'm DG members. I'm DG Prasad, Independent Director and Chairman of the Audit Committee, participating in this AGM from my home office in Hyderabad through video method. Welcome to the AGM, and it's good to hear you and see you all. Thanks.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
Pradeep. I'm Pradeep Kapade, Independent Director of the company. I'm participating in this general meeting from my office.
Nikhil bhai. Nikhil bhai.
Good afternoon. I'm Nikhil Bhatia, Independent Director of the company. I'm attending this meeting from my residence in Mumbai.
Trupti ma'am.
Good
Trupti
afternoon,
ma'am.
everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Trupti Namani, non-independent, non-executive director of Gokak Textiles, and I'm attending this particular meeting from my office at Kulam.
Yes, sir. Patil sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. I am attending this meeting from my office right now. I am Ramesh Patil, CEO and MD of the company. And presently, I am at Gokak Halls in my office. Thanks, sir. And welcome you all again.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Vipin Sharma, CFO of the company. I am attending the meeting from my company office at Gokak Halls. Thank you.
Thank you all for the introduction. Representatives from the Bhatri Boy and Prohit, chartered accountants, the statutory auditors, and KDSH Associates LLP, secretarial auditors, are also attending this meeting through video conferencing. The requisite quorum being present, I call the meeting to order, and with your permission, I take the notice dated May 26, 2023, convening the 17th annual general meeting along with the explanatory statement as read. There are no qualifications in auditor's report on standalone and console financial statements. Hence it is not required to be read. The secretarial auditor's report does not contain any qualification, reservation, or adverse remark or disclaimer. The consolidated financial statement for FY 2022 and 23 of the company and its subsidiary company, together with the auditor's report, thereon form parts of the annual report mailed to you. The audited financial results of the company for the year ended March 31, 2023 were approved and submitted to Bombay Stock Exchange on May 26, 2023. I'm sure you would have spared some time to go through the same. Director's report set out the detailed analysis of the results of the operations, financial conditions, opportunities and future plans, challenges ahead. I therefore do not intend to repeat those. However, I'd like to specifically mention some of them. Your company is engaged in the manufacturing and selling of cotton, grey and dyed yarn and knitted garments. The financial year 2023 opened with a firm belief that the pandemic was rapidly on the wane and that the India was poised to grow at a fast pace and quickly ascend to the pre-pandemic growth plan. The economy was expected to grow at a rate of 6.5 to 7% for FY23 despite pandemic recovery and the Russian-Ukraine war. India's economic growth in FY23 has been primarily led to private consumption and capital formation. Global growth has been projected to decline in 2023 and is expected to remain generally subdued in the following years as well. The consumers in US, Europe, and other major markets have cut spending on clothing following a surge in inflation after Ukraine war. However, the overall Indian economy is relatively strong and is outperforming major economies. The textile sector is a notable exception. Export, which constitute 22% of the industries, has fallen significantly. Domestic market is flooded with cheap imported garments which have disrupted the local manufacturers. India's recovery from the pandemic was relatively quick and growth in the upcoming years will be supported by solid domestic demand and a pickup in capital investment. The Indian textile and apparel industry is expected to grow at 10% CAGR from 2019 and 20 to reach 190 in 25-26. India has a share of 4% in the global trade in textile and apparels. In 2022, the overall size of the home textile and furnishing industry, including the unorganized sector, was about 18 to 19 billion, of which 8.2 billion was exported and even 10 billion was domestic consumption. About 40% of the domestic consumption in home textile was of bed and bath category. Still over 95% of the domestic demand is met by the unorganized MSC sector's wider definition of furnishing will include furniture and decors. Even though India's outlook is positive for the upcoming financial year, the global economic outlook, especially the advanced economy, have weighed down on the combination of a risk, unique set of challenges expected to impart a few downside risks. This could have an impact on export market for textile industry, which has been seeing a downturn. After the historical cotton price in the last season, the new cotton season have reduced and remained at about 60 to 63,000 candy. At the same time, the yarn prices have reduced disproportionately in comparison to yarn prices. On account of higher cotton prices, the export of yarn, fabric, and garment sector was hit badly. This has also resulted in overall demand in textile has also affected the textile value chain. Many of the manufacturers in textile industries have operated the facilities at partial load for the last year. The company has also had to operate the facilities at partial load, incurring huge cost. Further, the quantum of job work being undertaken at our facility has reduced on account of financial viability as a result of lower yarn prices. The garment units of the company is running with production of various bamboo products like towels, shawls, blankets, cotton bed sheets, bottom wear, and canvas bag, etc. Company's e-commerce business for online sales through website is getting good response for various knit and woven garments and home textile products. Regarding the status of the scheme of arrangement, the board of directors had approved the scheme on November 12, 2021. Under section 232, 232 and other applicable provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and the rules and regulations made thereon. The scheme inter alia provides for reduction of share capital and reorganization of reserve of Gokak Textile and amalgamation of Suryadevan Energy into Gokak Textile. Upon the scheme becoming effective, will enable transfer company to consolidate the ownership of the power division and also provide reliable source of power to its textile division. The company has received the observation letter from BSC regarding the scheme, and after that, the scheme application was filed with the Honorable NCLT Bangalore branch. The Honorable NCLT Bangalore has passed shareholders of the company, convened the meeting of the shareholders of the company. The meeting of the equity shareholders was held on December 26, 2022, and the shareholders and members gave approval to the scheme of arrangement. The scheme petition is filed with Honorable NCLT Bangalore branch, and the final hearing is listed on July 18, 2023 before the Honorable NCLT Bangalore bench. Now I come to the financial numbers, financial highlights of the company. On a consolidated basis, revenue for the FY 2023 was rupees 8790 crores, 8790 lakhs as against 13017 lakhs in the previous year. The consolidated profit loss before exceptional and tax for the year was a loss of rupees 2677.45 lakhs. This year 3148.37 lakhs. On a consolidated basis, exceptional income OCI for FY 2022-23 was rupees 3368.11 lakhs. Previous year 33.70 lakhs. Consolidated net profit loss for the year was rupees 690.66 lakhs. Previous year rupees 3114.67 lakhs. On a standalone basis, revenue for the FY 23 was rupees 8264.67 lakhs as against rupees 12411 lakhs in the previous year. Standalone profit and loss for before exceptional items for the year was loss of rupees 2732.24 lakhs. Previous year rupees 3258.63 lakhs. On a standalone basis, exceptional income OCI for the year FY23 was rupees 3157.66 lakhs. Previous year rupees 27.71 lakhs. Standalone net profit loss for the year was 425.42 lakhs. Previous year 3230.92 lakhs. As stated by the statutory in the report, financial statements have been prepared on a going concern basis. During the FY 2023, Gokak Power Energy Limited, the subsidiary company of the Gokak Crystal, has recorded a gross income of 961.79 lakhs. Previous year 1255.11 lakhs. Profit loss before exceptional item, the tax for the year was a loss of 195.94 lakhs. Previous year 140.54 lakhs. Exceptional income also was rupees 210.44 lakhs. Previous year 5.99 lakhs. Net and profit loss for the year was rupees 14.5 lakhs. Previous year 134.55 lakhs. During the year under review, GPL unit generated 23.8 million units of electricity. Previous year 27.2 million units were generated. As I conclude, I, on behalf of your esteemed board of directors and the employees of the company, once again thank you for all your continued support and encouragement. Now I propose the resolution mentioned in the notice of the AGM. Resolution number 1, to adopt the standalone and consolidated financial for the financial year ended March 31, 2023, along with the report of board of directors and the auditors thereon. Resolution number 2, to appoint a director in place of Ms. Tripti Nawani, who retires by rotation at this annual general meeting and being eligible, offers herself for reappointment. Ratification of remuneration of two cost auditors for the company for financial year ended 2023 and 24. Approval of providing loans and intercorporate loans to Kopak Power Energy Limited, the subsidiary of the company under Section 185 of the Companies Act 2013, my apologies. Resolution number 5, authority to the board of directors to grant loans advances to Kopak Power Energy Limited, the subsidiary company under Section 186 of the Companies Act 2013. Resolution number 6, approval of material related party transaction with Kopak Power Energy Limited, the subsidiary company.
I now request Mr. Bamansha Besania to turn on the video and speak.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sir, I'm Aspi Besania from Bombay. Sir,
Yeah.
thanks for giving me an opportunity. Sir, first of all, I would like to say that next year when the physical AGM starts, you should continue with the virtual AGM also, so that Bombay people can attend. So now that NCLT meeting was there, so after the merger of that power unit, will our company become profitable? If not, when will our company at the consolidated level become profitable? Then secondly, before this Gokak Textiles was separated from Gokak, they had arranged a plant visit to the Gokak Falls. So I would like you to continue with the tradition of plant visit, if possible. So thank you very much and all the best for the future. And I would like to meet the company secretary when he is in Bombay.
Yeah, we will meet, sir.
Okay, thank you.
That's it, sir.
Because reply करना है. No.
Oh, you too.
Any other questions?
Any other questions, sir?
No, only one, na?
Yeah.
No, thank you, Mr. Basaria. And, we note your suggestion, wherein you have said that, when we do a physical, we would do an online meeting also. So we would, we will have the virtual meeting along with the physical meeting, provided the, rules and regulations allow both the meeting to have simultaneously, and we'll happy to have both physical as well as digital meeting. Regarding your question, see, if you would have followed the textile industry, textile industry is, facing through enormous challenges. The export, the market is, there is a lot of instability in the market, with respect to the prices of the finished products. The prices of cotton are also fluctuating. And the exports, what I also recently read, the exports, generally, of course, the company is not exporting, but generally, the exports have, dropped more than 60-70%. Earlier, if the export was, say, about 1.6, billion tons. Now, this year, FY 22-23, we do export of only, 700,000 tons. So, since the exports have significantly reduced, there is a pressure in the domestic market. But however, we are taking also various, initiatives, which, of course, the merger of the solar plant into the company, and also, we are also converted the promoter's loan into a, into a perpetual loan, so that interest liability comes down. And also the solar plant, the hydro plant also is likely to also give superior returns up to subject to weather, in terms of selling the power in exchange. So I think the management led by Mr. R.R. Patil and his team members are thriving to see that the company turns around into profit. We also as a part of the promoters family would also like to see Gokak Textile turn into a profitable company. Regarding your request for the site visit to plant, you would appreciate that once we become a little bit more profitability and companies have more access to cash flow, we would definitely encourage the shareholders to visit the plant, and we will arrange the visit also. I now I thank the shareholder for attending the meeting and for their continued support, and authorize the company secretary to accept and countersign the scrutinizer report and declare consolidated voting result on receipt of the scrutinizer report. I now request Rakesh to conduct the voting and conclude the meeting.
Mr. Kiran Desai, designated partner KDSH and Associates LLP, company secretaries, have been appointed as a scrutinizer for this meeting. The e-voting facility will remain open till 15 minutes after conclusion of the meeting to enable the shareholder to cast their votes. I request the members to cast their votes if not already casted. The results would be announced within 2 working days from the conclusion of this meeting, and the same would be intimated to BSE Limited and would also uploaded on the website of the company and NSDL. Thank you. With this, the meeting is concluded. Thank you once again.
Thank you.